Hi everyone, sorry I've been away for so long. Tonight I'm going to do chicken carbonara Karen's way. So what I usually do is we have chicken and diced onion, 3 slices of bacon chopped up, some noodles and some freshly squeezed lemon juice. And this is Philadelphia cream for cooking, but you can use any sort of cream that you prefer. I like this one because it's got that cream cheese sort of taste. We're just boiling the water, getting ready for the pasta, and then we'll start to give it a bit of a cook up. Okay, so I get the pan nice and hot. I try not to add any extra fat or anything to any of my cooking. So we use the fat that's going to come out of the bacon. Get my stirring stick. And we're going to cook this until it goes crispy, like bacon bits. Looking good. Okay, they're looking pretty good now. Not burnt but crispy on the edges. So, just pop my spoon there. I've got a bit of paper towel. I have to move the camera, hang on. Let's zoom out. So I've got a bit of paper towel inside the bowl, and I'm just going to put all of that in there. I'll scoop those little bits out so the paper towel absorbs any extra fat, as we don't want that to go into our bodies, do we? The important thing is to use a good non-stick fry pan with this, and we don't clean it in between this process. Now this is ready for the next step, which is chicken. And whilst it's nice and hot, so the chicken now, as we stir it, is going to pick up the flavour of that bacon that was cooked in that pan. We're going to cook this for a few minutes. Again, the fat from the chicken will start to leach out, so we don't need to add any oil. I hope you can hear this over the sizzle. We're just going to basically what they call brown the chicken. Get rid of all the pink bits. And we're ready for the next step. Okay, so hopefully you can see some of the chicken's getting some of that brown on it. That's what I prefer to have. Just keep stirring it. Let it sit for a few minutes. And then turn it over and brown it on the other side. Okay, now before the chicken's fully cooked, grab my lemon juice and pour a little bit of that on. You don't want to do that too early, because see how it makes the pan moist, and then the chicken won't actually get that brown on it. So at this point, once it's half brown, the chicken should still be able to absorb that lemony taste. So we'll let that fry up and continue. I usually use 2 lemons for this, but if you don't have fresh lemons, you can use the lemon squeeze out of a bottle. It just doesn't have that serious tang flavour. So if you have 1 lemon, only 1 fresh lemon, I would suggest using probably 2 or 3 tablespoons during the cooking from the bottle, and leaving the majority of the fresh for the last bit, because we sprinkle a little bit on just before we're about to serve. It gives it that fresh tang. So once the chicken is almost cooked through, then we add some onion. Now, onion doesn't take too long to cook down, so that's why we add it near the end. Also keeps the flavour, I believe. Really keeps the freshness of that flavour without it being cooked out. So at this point I'm just trying to reduce a little bit of that liquid, because we're about to add the cream and we don't want it too watery. So I'll just let it simmer away there, and we'll get back in a second. I almost forgot. Also need some black pepper. I prefer the freshly ground, and you need plenty. This doesn't. How about we take the lid off, Karen? That's a good idea. Freshly ground black pepper. And give that a bit of a stir through as well. Nice. Okay, that liquid's pretty much almost all gone now. So I'm going to actually, I don't usually add mushrooms, but tonight I feel like them. So I'm going to add them at this stage here. So they won't take very long to cook down. And we want them to keep a little bit of their texture. So I'll just mix them in here. Give that about 2 minutes, and then we'll add the cream. There's a little bit more chicken in this fry pan than I expected, so hopefully we won't slop it everywhere. But now we're going to add the cream. And this is a 250ml tub, so 1 cup, and I add about 3/4, and it's a bit gluggy to begin with because it's cold, but as it warms up it'll actually turn liquidy. Whoops, dropped a piece of chicken, cats will get that. And we stir it through. We turn the heat down a little bit now so we don't burn everything, down to about half. It's been on high this whole time. Maybe down a little bit more. We'll just let that simmer away for a little while. Let those flavours blend. Obviously, being cream, it could evaporate fairly quickly, and we don't want it to burn, so just keep an eye on it. Alright, back shortly. So about at this stage where we put the pasta on. Pasta doesn't take very long. It's egg noodles. Only take a few minutes. So this has been simmering for a few. We do a bit of a taste test. Very good. Creamy, lemony. The pepper, the little bit of the flavour and the heat from the pepper, the chicken, you can taste all of it. So we're almost done. My tummy's grumbling, yum. So just before you're ready to serve it up, oh crikey, I add the bacon bits back in. It lets them not be soggy. Gives it that smoky bacon flavour as you stir it through. And they'll be nice and crispy crunchy hopefully as you eat your meal. They just make it look a bit dirty, that's all. It's good though, it's yum. Alright, show you when it's served up. Okay, so that's it. All dished up, ready to eat. Let's get into it. Thanks guys. See ya.